Hi, everyone.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi, Luandle. Hi, Kiketso and Oratile, all our familiar faces. Hello, everyone.
Welcome, everybody. Kumalo. Welcome, Keke. Oratile. We've got Buddy Samsung A10S. If you can change your name or let us know what your name is, that would be great.
And if you guys could just do us a favor and put your surname in there as well, so I can just take the register, that would be awesome. So if you can just rename yourself and put your name and surname in there, that would be very helpful.
Luniko, welcome. Nokubonga, welcome to the session. So while we're waiting, there's just a question on the board. We're going to be looking at algebraic expressions again. And the last time we were looking at algebraic expressions where we were adding and subtracting like terms. Today we're going to be looking at something different. And the questions on the screen is a bit of an introduction to that. So I'd like you to try these out. 3 times y, and that's 2 times p, and then 2p plus p. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to write here, multiply. So this is the multiplication, right? Okay. Okay, I think we'll wait another 3 minutes. Hey, Coco?
Yes, sure. Yeah, we've got a few people, but I think we have enough in the class. Whenever you're comfortable, Teacher Dipesh, you can go ahead.
Okay, so we've got 3 times y, 2 times p, and 2p plus p. And I'd like you to find the answer to that. Then we can start. We've got an answer here. I think you've said something. Who was that? Was that you, Luanle? Luanle. Yes, Luanle, what is the answer to the first one?
3y.
3y, you're saying Luanle? Okay, I wonder if others agree with Luanle. So the first answer being 3y. Let me just write it in. So the first answer being 3y. Who agrees with Luanle? Is 3 times y 3y? Do you agree? Let's have a look at the comments. You're welcome to type in the comments as well and let me know. Yeah, you agree? Okay. Okay, and what would the next one be? We've got another name here which I can't understand, but so please change your name to your name so that we know who you are. We've got Huawei that's just joined as well. Maybe if you can please just change your name. So the next one, 2 times p. Anybody have an answer for that? 2 times p. You can type in the chat as well and let me know what's 2 times p. I don't see any messages yet in the chat.
2p.
2p, and who's that?
Oratile.
Aratilia, well done. Okay. And the last one, 2p plus p, what is that?
2p squared.
Okay, we've got your 2p squared. Who agrees with that, or is that not right? 2p plus p. Any other answers? Any other answers? Let's have a look in the chat. We've got, oh, I've got another one, 2p squared. Who else has a different answer? Remember, I just wrote this down. It doesn't mean that it's correct or incorrect. So the first one was right. The second one's right. Now 2p plus p. Okay. Mapaseka, welcome. Boy Chepa, do you maybe have an answer? Keke, Kumalo, Lukwazi, 2p plus p, Nogubonga, Nkumi. What is 2p plus p? Let's have a look. Come, have a look. Let me know what your answer is. In the chat, what is your answer? Or you can unmute yourself. Okay, so 2p plus p is actually 3p, because when you say 2 plus 1, it gives you 3. And remember the variable is the same. So it's p, and it's 2 plus 1. So it's 3p. So 2p squared is not the correct answer. The answer is 3p. 2p plus p is 3p, right? The variable, when you add, you don't change the power. It's only when you multiply, right? So when you add, you don't change the power, only when you multiply, right? So here, when we've got 2 times y, it's 2 times p, it's 2p, 3 times y is 3y, but 2p plus p is 3p because we add the 2 together. There's a plus here, see, in between. Is that okay? Maybe you can just show me a thumbs up. There is a reaction on your screen, a reaction button that you can press. Yeah, thumbs up. I got some thumbs up. Okay, so 2p plus p is equal to 3p, right? Okay, great. Okay, so today the main focus on the lesson is the multiplication in algebraic expressions. So we focused on the addition and subtraction the last time, right? So we're going to look at the multiplication. Have you revised your addition and subtraction from the last time? Yeah. Okay. So
Yes,
we're going to
sir.
focus on the multiplication of algebraic expressions, right? Multiplication of algebraic expressions. So same thing, like I said, 2 times p is 2p, etc. Right? So let's have a look. Let's look at some examples, right? So the first one, 3 dot p plus 4 dot p minus 8. What does the dot represent? Is it add, subtract, multiply, or divide? What does this dot represent?
Multiply.
Multiply.
And what's 3 times p?
3p.
3p. So this is going to be 3p plus 4p minus 8. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's add them now. So what is 3p plus 4p minus 8? If we simplify that further.
7p minus 8.
7p minus 8 is the final answer. Everybody agree with that? Any questions? So it's 3 dot p, which is 3 times p, plus 4 dot p, 4 times p. So it's 3p plus 4p minus 8, which is 7p minus 8, right? Okay. 7p minus 8. Okay. So yeah, 7p minus 8. I'm going to move on and we're going to try some more. Let's try this next one. So we've got here 7 dot y plus 8 dot y minus 3 minus 2 dot y. What does that give us? And you can try that out. Dot represents multiply. Hey?
7y plus 8y minus 3 minus 2y.
7y plus 8y minus 3 minus 2y. Is that right? Okay. And then what do we do?
Y minus 3.
So we're going to group the like terms together. So we've got 7y plus 8y minus 2y. So it's 7 plus 8, which is 15. So it's 15y minus 2y. So it's 7 plus 8 is 15. 15y minus 2y. What is 15y minus 2y?
13y.
13y. So we've got 13y minus 3. Does everybody agree with that, or or are there other answers to this? Let's have a look in the chat. 17y. I've got 17y minus 3, but remember, 7 plus 8 is 15, right? 15 minus 2. So that's why it's very important to circle the sign in the front of the numbers, right? So it's 7 plus 8 minus 2, it's 13y. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So there we go, right? 13y minus 3. Okay. Okay, I'm going to incorporate another variable now, and we're going to have a look at that. Are you ready to try one with 2 variables?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's try one with 2 variables. I'm going to use y, and I'm going to use p, right? So let's try this. So we've got here, we're going to say 12 dot y minus 6 dot p multiply minus 7 dot y minus 3 dot p plus 2. Okay, now be very careful with the signs. So 12 dot y minus 6 dot p minus 7 dot y minus 3 dot p plus 2. So be very careful. Remember, we're going to circle the like terms, right? Or you can put a square around them or circle around them, whatever you need to do, right?
5y minus 3p plus 2.
Okay, so let's circle them. So we've got here 12y, and then we've got 7y, and then we've got the p, so we've got 6p minus 6p, and then minus 3p. Okay, so let's look. So we've got 12y minus 6p minus 7y minus 3p plus 2. Somebody said an answer. What was the answer?
5y minus 3p plus 2.
This was the answer that somebody has given, right? We're not saying it's the right answer or the wrong answer. We're going to check it. Does anybody have a different answer?
No, sir.
Everybody's got the same answer. Okay, there's something not right with this answer, which I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to erase this and we're going to check some part of it was not correct, right? So let's have a look. So we're going to start by saying, remember 12y minus 7y. What is 12 minus 7? It's 5, eh? So it's 5y. Then we have minus 6 minus 3. What is minus 6 minus 3?
-9.
Yes, so it's
-9.
9. So can you see where that mistake was there? So minus 6 minus 3 is minus 9. And then we have plus 2. So we have 5y minus 9y plus 2. Who's got an answer like this? Oops, it's actually not 9y, it's 9p. See? So the variable for the middle term is p. So it's minus 6p minus 3p is minus 9p. So it's 5y minus 9p plus 2. Let me see some reaction. Anybody's got a thumbs up or you have any question regarding this? Thank you for that, Kumalo. Well done on that answer. 5y minus 9p plus 2. Let's have a look. We've got a thumbs up from Nogubonga. Anybody else who's understanding this, who's feeling confident? We've got Musa. Thanks for that, Musa. Who else? Mapaseka and Wanga. Okay, and Oratile. Great, thanks for that. Okay. So here we've got a basic multiplication with no brackets or anything, right? And it's just a basic multiplication with 12.y or 12 times y is 12y, 6.p, 6 times p is 6p, and we need to take the signs into account, right? So this is very basic. We just adding and subtracting like we did the last time, right? Okay. But we're now going to move on to using brackets in our multiplication, which we call distribution. I'm just curious, you can type in the chat or maybe show me a thumbs up. How many of you have learned this in school? Distribution or using brackets in algebraic expressions? Oratile has done it in school. Okay. Luandle, you've done it in school. Who else has done it in school? Welcome, Ridwan. Ridwan has done it in school. Okay. What about the others? Lutando, welcome. Okay, we've got somebody else here. Okay, Lukwazi. Okay, so since you've done it in school, Wanga, you also have done it in school. I'm sure you're going to do really great in this section. So let's have a look, right? We're going to use brackets when we are Musa. Okay, you've been there and you've done it. Okay, great. So, right, let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to use brackets in simplifying the algebraic expression when we multiply, right? So I'm going to write here brackets. So brackets, we use brackets. That is the brackets, right? Okay. So we've got brackets and we use the brackets in our multiplying out of algebraic expressions. Right, let's start with the basic one. Maybe you can give me some answers since a lot of you have done it in school. So you might be experts at this. So let's try this one. 2 brackets x plus 2. Now, what does the bracket represent here? In between the 2 and the bracket, what is that? Is that plus? Is that times? Is that divide? Is that minus? What sign is there?
Times.
Yes, well
Times
done.
multiplication.
So it is multiplication. So 2, and we have a bracket here, which means multiply, right? Okay, so try this out and let me know what answers you get.
Sir,
Yes,
I got 4x.
you've got
4x.
4x. Okay, that's one answer. Let's see what others get. Let me have a look at the chat as well. I see some people are commenting in the chat. Okay, we've got Ridwan. Okay,
For X,
4x. Okay, anybody else? Mapaseka, Luniko. Okay, anybody else with a different answer? Okay, so 4x is actually not the right answer. Do you want to take
Sir.
another try? Yeah?
Sir, I got 2x plus 4.
Yes, and who's that? Is that
Oratile.
Oratile? How did you get that, Oratile?
So you're supposed to distribute the 2 which is not inside the brackets to the x and the 2.
Okay, so am I doing this then, Oratile, like this? Am I doing that?
Yes, sir. But then you have to, you're supposed to say 2 open brackets x close brackets plus 2 open brackets 2 close brackets, which
Okay.
gives you 2x plus 4.
So we're going to say 2 times x. I'm just going to use a dot plus 2 times 2. So we take the 2 and you multiply it into each part of the bracket. So 2 times x. So 2 dot x and 2 times 2, 2 dot 2, right? So it's 2x plus, and 2 times 2 is 4. So 2x plus 4. Yeah. How's this looking? Lutando, Musa, Mapaseka, Luniko, Ridwan, how's this looking? Let's have a look. Are there any reactions? Yeah, Wanga, you got thumbs up. Mapaseka, I hope this is looking okay. Some of you gave a previous answer for x, so I'm hoping this makes sense now, where you take the 2 and you multiply it into the bracket, right? Musa, you showing that reaction. I'm hoping that it's making sense. Let me know. You're welcome to type in the chat or unmute yourself. Musa, okay, you've got a thumbs up. Okay, great. I think we must try another one and then we'll see what happens, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this here to the left, and then we're going to do another one on the right hand side, right? And then we'll see what happens, right? So let me use another color just so that we can see the difference between the questions. And I'm going to say here 3x plus 7. And you're going to give me an answer. So let's try this out. So 3x plus 7.
3x plus 10.
We've got an answer here of 3x plus 10. Anybody else with the same answer or something different?
3x plus 21.
Okay, so we've got 3
3x plus 21.
3x plus 21.
Yes, that's right. 3 times
3x times 21.
7 times 3 is 21. So it's 3x plus 21. Everybody agrees with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well done.
Yes,
That's
sir.
great. Okay. So this is just one bracket, right? But we're gonna do a bit of bigger ones. Are you ready to try 2 brackets, or are you still wanting to try another 1 bracket one? Who's ready to try 2 brackets? Let's look. Okay, I'm getting some thumbs up there. Okay, okay, great. I'm seeing a lot of people ready. Okay, great. Lutando, Wanga, Mapaseka, you're all ready. Okay, cool. Seeing others also. Okay, let's try 2 brackets, right? But we'll work slowly and 1 step at a time, right? So let's try 2 brackets. Let's push this up and we're going to say 3 times x plus 2 plus 4 times x plus 5. Okay, so we're going to do each one individually, and then we're going to add or, well, there's only addition here, right? So let's do them individually, right? So you do the one on the left on its own and the one on the right, right? Let's try it out. Type in the chat and let me know what your answer is.
3x plus 6
Yeah.
plus 4x plus 20.
Okay, and then simplify it by adding everything together, right? Okay, and then type in the chat and let me know so we can all compare with each other what the answer is. You're welcome to also unmute and let me know what your answer is.
3x plus 6 plus 4x plus 20.
Yes, that's very similar to the previous answer as well. And add the terms, the like terms, and let's see what you get as the final answer.
7x plus 26.
Okay, so I'm getting 3x plus 6 plus 4x plus 20. And then remember we grouped the like terms. So the x's together, so 3x goes with the 4x. And then the numbers go together. So it's 6 and the 20. So 3x plus 4x gives you 7x plus 26. 7x plus 26. How many of you have this answer? Yes, Kumalo, thank you. Okay, let's look. We've got Mapaseka, we've got Nokubonga, we've got Wanga, we've got Oratile. Sure. Okay, you all are doing really well. Lutando. Okay, well done. Okay, great. Let's try another one. Any questions regarding this? Because I don't want to move on if some of you have questions with this. Any questions regarding this so far? Please unmute or you're welcome to
No,
also
sir.
type in the chat. No questions. Let's have a look in the chat. Any questions? Nope, nothing. Okay, so I don't see any questions here. So I think you're ready. What I'm going to do now is put in a minus, because this one, can you see everything is plus him? We're going to put in a minus and see what happens. And very important, you need to look at your signs. So let's try this. Okay, so minus, please focus with your signs, right? So let's try this one. 2 times x minus 3 plus 4 times x minus 5. So 2 times x minus 3 plus 4 times x minus 5. You know what I think would be great if you can give me your final answer in the chat. Then we can just look at all those answers rolling by and see what answers we get, right? And we can compare and see if they're the same or is there difference in the answers. That would be really cool. So let's have a look. Okay, I see I've got some answers already. Yeah, I'm getting some answers, yeah, but they're different. Some of you are giving me different answers. Let's look. Where's the rest of you? Are still busy? Ayabonga, Londeka, Loyiso, you've been very quiet. Maybe you can share your answer and let us know. Yeah?
6x minus 26.
Interesting. Okay, let's look if others have that answer. I've got 6x minus 8. I've got 7x plus 26. I've got Loiso saying 6x minus 26. Okay, I'm going to check this one out, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply in. So 2 times x and 2 times minus 3, 4 times x and 4 times minus 5. And then we've got here 2x minus 6, because 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4x minus 20. So 2x minus 6 plus 4x minus 20. What I do, then I put circles around the common ones. So 2x with the 4x, and it's plus 4x. And then we've got minus 6 minus 20. So our final answer will then be 2x plus 4x is 6x, minus 6 minus 20 is minus 26. Very importantly, you've got minus 6 and then you go minus 20. So it goes more to the left on your number line. So it's minus 26. I'm very curious to know what you all think of this answer. You can show me thumbs up or thumbs or another face or whatever, just to show me what's happening so that I know what's going on here. Okay, we've got Mapaseka, Luanle, Wanga, all thumbs up. Oratile. Some of you are a bit quiet, Loiso, Ayabonga. I'm wondering about the others. Are you struggling with this? Is it going okay? Or where to things for that? Some of you are not saying anything. Lunico. Okay, let's have a look in the chat. Anything in the chat? Okay. All right. Okay, so this is going okay, I'm guessing. You can see there's still a plus in the middle between the two, which is still a bit, not so difficult. But when we incorporate a minus, it becomes a bit tricky. So that is what I'm looking towards doing next, putting a minus in the middle, and we can see how our answer changes. And there, as I told you in the previous week, your integers, it's so important because you need to know how to manage your minus and pluses, right? Okay. Can we move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Great. Let's move on and try one with a minus in between. So I'm going to look at this one. So the minus in between, what color should I use? Maybe let's use the orange. So we've got here 4, right, 2x minus 3 minus 2x. Now be very, very careful with this because 4, you're going to times it by 2x now, right? Just before you even do the rest of it, what is 4 times 2x?
8x.
Good. So you know what to do with it. Okay, carry on with the rest and let's see what your final answer is. Be very careful here. It's minus 2 here. I've got an answer here. I've got a few. I've got here one answer. Okay. Okay, I'm just checking where the rest of your answers are. You're welcome to type in the chat or also unmute yourself if you feel confident about your answer or if you just want to share with us so we can all compare. Okay, I'm getting some different answers. I'd like to see what the rest of you get. So if you can please share them with me, that would be great with the rest of your colleagues here as well. Your fellow students here, you can share it with everybody as well so that we can all have a look and see what answers they are. Okay, right, let's look. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say 4 times 2x, which gives us 8x. 4 times minus 3, which gives me minus 12. Minus 2. So, okay, now this is, different people do it differently. I think this might be good if you do it this way. I'm going to put a minus here, and I'm going to say 2 times 2x, which is 4x, and 2 times minus 3, which is minus 6, right? And then we use our integers. So we're going to say 8x minus 12. Remember the minus, you say minus 4x. And then you've got minus and a minus here. So minus and a plus gives you minus. Minus and a minus gives you plus 6, right? So we've got, because there's just a minus here, there is like an imaginary 1 there. And it is minus times a plus gives you minus 4x here. And minus and a minus gives you plus 6, right? And then we've got 8x minus 4x. We've got this with this. So 8x minus 4x, which gives me 4x, minus 12 plus 6, which is minus 6. Okay, yes, I'm getting lots of 4x minus 6, right? So I think the tricky part here is this part here. It's this part here, the second part here with the sign, right? Do you agree with me? That's like a bit tricky, hey? You just have to know your signs there, right? Some people say -2 and then they just times that in, but some people prefer to just leave the minus behind and then times the 2, right? So you can do it either way. So if I just minimize this and show you here, you know, some people, what they do is they don't do it like the way I've done it here. What they do is they just say, I'm going to show this in another color. So they'll just say, so the first one will be 8x, obviously. And then they'll say minus 12. Then they'll say minus 2 times 2x, which gives me minus 4x. And then minus 2 times minus 3, which is plus 6, right? So some people do it like that as well. And this is going to be then 4x minus 6, right? So what I'm going to do at the bottom here, I'm going to say this is option A. And this is option B. Okay, option A, you leave the minus, and option B, you just times the -2 in. I'm just curious from you, maybe if you can just type in the comments, which one have you learned? Which one do you feel more comfortable with? Option A or option B? Let's see. Okay, Oratile, you say B. Okay, Ayabonga, B. Okay, B, away to B. Okay. Okay, so it's fine as long as you get the same answer, right? Okay, great. Okay, it seems like a lot of you like option B, so I'll use that option just so we can be consistent. Nobody's really saying A. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. We're going to do one last one. Let's have a look. Let's try this one. So we're going to say 2 times 3x minus 10 minus 4 times x minus 2. Let's try this one. Okay, so 2 times 3x minus 10 minus 4 minus 2. Minus 4x minus 2. Okay, so let's see. Welcome to share your answers with me so I can see what's going on. Who's got an answer there? Is that you, Luandle? No? Okay. Ayabonga has shared an answer. Interesting answer. Yeah, check it out again. Might be right. Maybe there might be a mistake, but have a look again and let's see. What do others have? Okay, Mapaseka. Mapaseka, I'd like you to be very careful of your signs, hey? Just check that up.
Sir, I got 2x minus 12.
And who are you?
Oratile.
Oratile, 2x minus 12. Interesting. Hey, Oratile, there's so many different answers. I see 2x is common. Everybody's got 2x, but the second number is different. Let's wait for 2 more people to share their answers. Come, let's share the answers we've got in the comments.
2x plus 28.
2x plus 28. Okay, let's have a look. So 2 times 3x equals 6. So that's 6x minus 20. Minus 4 times x is minus 4x. Minus 4 times minus 2 is plus 8. Minus 4 times minus 2 is plus 8, right? So this is going to be 6x minus 4x is 2x. Minus 20 plus 8 gives me minus 12. So minus 20 plus 8 gives me minus 12. How's this for the rest of you? Ayabonga, Mapaseka, Luandle, Owetu, who shared answers. Is this okay? You understand what happened?
Sorry, sir, can you explain again?
Okay, so, and sorry, who's that? Is that?
Lunico.
Lunico. So Lunico, we're going to say, you can just remain unmuted there. So Lunico, 2 times 3 gives me 6x, right? Yeah. And then 2 times minus 10 gives me minus 20. Is that right, Lunico?
Yes, sir.
Then minus 4 times x is minus 4x, Lunico. And minus 4 times minus 2 gives me plus 8. Remember, Lunico, minus and a minus gives you a?
A negative. You add and then you take the sign of a bigger number.
Yeah, so minus times a minus gives you a plus. Minus times a minus gives you a plus, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's why we have a plus 8 here. So it's 6x minus 4x gives you 2x, and minus 20 plus 8 gives me minus 12. Okay. Is that fine,
Yes,
Lunico?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I think with this one, very important that you need to focus on the signs, right? So the signs are very important, right? So you need to look minus times a minus equals a plus. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to reach the end very soon, but I just want to know, so far, how are you feeling? Maybe if you can just describe one word to describe the multiplication so far of algebraic expressions. And, you know, with the multiplication, we use the addition and subtraction as well. How are you feeling about this so far? Maybe if you can just describe, you know, how you're feeling about this section in one word.
Difficult.
You can type in the chat. It doesn't have to be you can just be a simple word. Okay, or Ratile, you're saying easy. Luandle, good. Okay. Oh, way too good. Okay. Remember, if it's difficult, you can also let me know. Then I know for our next time, you know, we have a lesson, we can, you know, revise and go through aspects of this again. Okay. Ayabonga, Mapaseka, Wanga. Okay. Lunico, a bit difficult. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I appreciate that honesty. And also it's important that you, whatever we did today, maybe what you can also do is, you know, if you I'm certain you've written them down, you can block the answers and look at the questions and just write on top of them, you know, the blocked part again, and write the answer and compare it with what you get and just have a look and see what your understanding is. Okay. So yeah, we're going to start ending off soon. I'm going to hand over to Coco, the mentor, who is going to end off the session. But yeah, it was really great having the lesson with you, and Coco will let you know some more information.
Thank you so much, Teacher Depeche. Thank you guys for joining us today. For those of you who have not met me, but I think you all have so far, I am Teacher Coco. I am one of the tutors here at Watobi. If you guys are ever looking for a video or help with one of your homework questions, I'm probably the person who's helping you on the other end, along with Teacher Depeche. Okay, guys, so we're going to go through some of the stuff that we've gone through today and some of the homework that you guys will have to do on the app as well. So I'm just going to share my screen quickly. Okay, so this is what we're doing. This is our course topic, and the topic that we covered today is lesson 3, and we were doing simplifying algebraic expressions, and we were looking specifically at multiplication. And on Wednesday, same time, same place, we're going to be looking at simplifying algebraic expressions, but we'll be looking at division. Now, we're going to introduce something new to you guys today, and this is called the leaderboard. So I want you guys to check this out. So our leaderboard here for grade 8 shows us who has been doing their app homework that we give you at the end of each lesson. Now, this shows that Buntle has done the most amount of lessons on the app. She's watched the most videos and she's done the most exercises. And then we've got Luandle and then Nokubonga, well done. And Wanga and Luniko, you guys are sharing that number 4 spot. And right underneath that, we've got Musa. So guys, keep it up. And remember, the leaderboard isn't really about who is the best at maths, because I know that some of you guys are brilliant, you guys are geniuses, but what we're actually looking for the leaderboard is who's trying as many exercises as possible and who is doing the work that is assigned to them. So the more you practice, the better you're going to get, and the more above the leaderboard you're going to go. So guys, make sure you guys try your app homework, because it will help you understand what Teacher Depeche is going through a little bit more. Okay, and the homework that we're going to be looking at on the app is we're all going to go to the topic. We're going to click on topic and we're going to go to algebraic expressions. And then after that, we're going to go to the subtopic, simplify algebraic expressions. And we're just going to be looking at distributive property with variables. And we're going to be looking at combine like terms with negative coefficients and distribution. Okay, those 2 I would really like you guys to do, but if you would like to get ahead on the leaderboard and keep going, please see if you can try all of them and see if you can get to the end of all the exercises. Teacher Depeche did get all the way to multiply 2 monomials. So if you guys want to try that as well, you guys can go ahead and do all the exercises. But if the homework is a bit overwhelming, just try the best that you can, because I know you guys also have homework from school, so you guys can do that as well. All right, so that's all that we have for homework this week. Just want to leave you with a quote that I know from a very famous math professor. He says that practice makes permanent, not practice makes perfect, practice makes permanent. So the more you practice, the more it's ingrained in you, and you don't even have to think about it. I could wake you up in the middle of the night and you're going to be able to tell me that 4 multiplied by x plus 2 is 4x plus 8. You're going to be able to tell me that in your sleep. So guys, practice. It's very important that you go ahead and practice the stuff. It'll become second nature. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. We are going to see you again on Wednesday. And we'll see who's moved up on the leaderboard. So I think we can all maybe unmute today and say bye-bye to Teacher Depeche, and say thank you very much for all the hard work he's doing. And we'll see you guys all on Wednesday. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.